And thank you. Welcome to B-Ball, where we're talking about sports and everything more. What's up? My name is Bryant Wallace, and this is my partner Eric. Nice to meet.
Yep.
Nice to see
Hello.
you. Nice to see you. Today we have a special guest with us. Special from Paris. Seeing the Olympics live action. Aubrey, nice to see you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Appreciate you for coming on.
No
So,
problem.
if you want to just tell us a little bit about your experience, everything so far.
My experience has been amazing. I actually arrived to Paris on Thursday. We attended the opening ceremony on Friday. It was amazing seeing the boats come in representing the different countries on the Seine River. It is a major canal there in Paris, and so it was really nice to see the countries come in and represent their home teams. We had awful weather, but it didn't deter the millions of people that were out there. This is the first year the Olympics has kind of spread the opening ceremonies across different areas. So I was fortunate to have a seat along the Seine River to see the boats come in, but there were also other areas. There was a space where Celine Dion performed, a space where Lady Gaga performed. So it was a lot of different places of a lot of parts of the opening ceremony, but I definitely enjoyed, even in the rain, watching the boats come in representing the different countries.
That's good. What kind of events have you attended?
So I actually went to, I had tickets to the tennis. I got to see Naomi Osaka play. As you know, she had kind of taken a hiatus from tennis. Even though she does not represent the USA, she represents Japan. She is a woman of color, so it was amazing to see her play. I know she's been on many platforms talking about mental health and stress and some different things. So it was really a good opportunity to see her out there playing. Unfortunately, she did not win her competition, but again, it was just really great seeing her play since she had been out for a while. I also attended swimming, which was really good. Our teams definitely placed in the finals, so we were kind of the preliminary finals. So we watched and other American teams, men and women, did place in those competitions, but they were going to have a later one to go to the finals. And then I also had the pleasure of watching judo, which I'll be honest, I didn't even realize was a sport. Didn't know what it was until I got there. But that was really amazing to watch too. And that was again men and women. I will say that I had a great pleasure of seeing the medaling of those competitions. So I actually did get to see my first Olympic medal process for the judo. So those are the events that I attended.
All right, that's nice.
Okay. Okay.
How do those events compare into saying like going to an Atlanta game, versus going to the Olympics? How's the atmosphere maybe change?
So one of the things that I noticed is, of course, the home team has the home advantage, right? So the Olympics are in France. You can definitely feel France's um, support of their own team. You can feel their you feel their pride for their country. So it's kind of the same thing. If you go to an Atlanta game, you feel the Atlanta home team advantage, and you feel that all the players are there cheering it on. So it really was a eye opening. It was kind of a really nice to see a country so prideful, being the host country. But then it was also great to see the other countries too represent. There were chants. You would hear different chants, and you would hear different languages of the different countries that were representing. And so that again was very neat to see that we are in a arena with people representing a plethora of countries, and to hear the pride in those people's voices and chants cheering their teams on. But for by far, France to me, and again, I think it's that home court advantage, had the most country spirit, country pride.
Okay. One thing that you mentioned when it comes to pride in the countries, uh, especially here in America, there's a lot of controversy amongst politics and stuff. And when you put aside all your differences just to see your team win, that's really what sports is about, and that's amazing to see.
It is. It's a twofold thing though, because for me, I'm a little older. It's nice that you put those things aside to go to a basketball game or to a football game or to the Olympics or a sporting event. But what happens after that? Having pride for your country, having pride for yourself is more than at one time just cheering somebody on. So, correct. I think that we all buy tickets, we all show up to the Brave Stadium, we're all there for a common goal, but there's so much different, like you said, turmoil going on about different other things in the economy in the country. So I just, for me, being there and seeing the pride in the France, people from France, it made me self evaluate. Like, I am very proud to be an American. And like you said, there are a lot of things that are chaos right now, but
Yeah.
I just, on and off the field, people try to separate this person. You're just a baseball player, you're just a basketball player. But in reality, that's not true. You're a whole person. LeBron James is a great basketball player, but he's also a great father and a great husband. So just reevaluating kind of my own values and my own pride in my own country and what that means. But it was definitely great to see that at the Olympics.
Yeah. What are some of the sites that you saw?
So we did go to the Eiffel Tower. And then we were gonna go to the Louvre, which is this really big, amazing museum with art and different things, but we ran out of time, so we did not get a chance to go there. There are a lot of monuments, almost similar to DC where I live, but there are a lot of monuments and old buildings around. So even just driving around, I was able to see them. But the biggest thing that I did get to see and go up in was the Eiffel Tower. I think that that is something that people, if you go to France, you cannot leave without at least seeing that. But like I said, the Louvre is definitely another thing that's a big touristy thing. But just keeping in mind with the tight schedules of the Olympics and all the people, it may be hard to get into those things.
Did you maybe run into any athletes, anything while you were there?
I
Athletes in the street?
did. Well, not in the streets, but we actually my trip started in London, and then we took the shuttle, which is part of the train under the water. And we actually took that from London to Paris. And we were very fortunate because the US girls basketball team was there. And so they were holding us back to get on the train to let them through. And so we were able to see Brittany Griner and some of the other US players. So that was really great to see them, and to know they were on our train headed to Paris too. So
Ooh, I would have passed
Okay.
out. Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool.
but
they
but
said the
they,
day they said the day before LeBron and the men's team had come through that train station. We were like,
oh,
darn, we missed
that
it.
Eric would have passed out there.
I sure would have, man. LeBron, that's my guy.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, the Olympics are. I mean, it's looking nice so far. Right now, I can say, I think U.S. is like in seventh place. Not up to the top, but I think everybody's been competing, and it's definitely been good to see, and everybody expressed that country support for all our athletes out there. Um, what would you say would be the best event that you saw so far?
So for me, I'm a person. Representation is very important to me in and off the court or in and off events. So for me, tennis really did it. Like I said, being able to see Naomi Osaka play tennis right there in front of me was just. I mean, I felt like a little girl seeing a celebrity for the first time. And like I said, knowing the platform that she has spoken on of being a black woman in America, being a black woman and some of the challenges and motherhood and mental health. It was just, I was so proud, even though she lost. We all want our people to win. I was so proud to see her back out there, and it just speaks to her character of like not giving up and sticking with it. So I was really grateful to see that. We didn't go to the gymnastics part, but I know that Simone Biles last night rocked it, which I watched on
Yo, did.
Let's
TV.
go.
Yeah. So
Took
that's
over.
always something that we always bring home. I know we're mentioning the numbers of where the U.S. is ranking right now, but that's one thing we always. So I'm again proud of her. Same thing with her. I think she had a rough time in the last Olympics, but she really dealing with mental health, being again a Black woman, and kind of being on the forefront of knowing that life is tough and hard and may knock you down, but as long as you get back up and give your best foot forward, that's what's the most important. So.
Yeah, that was definitely a good thing to see. Good sight to see them win and gold. Y'all
Yeah.
heard what the slogan was, did y'all?
Oh, F around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Reporter. Apparently, every year they have a slogan: "Fantastic Five, Fierce Four."
Yep.
But this year it was F around and find out, and they found
Hey,
out.
they did find out. And what's
So,
crazy, man, Simone Biles, she jumped 12 feet in the air.
And she's like 5 foot. She's
She's
very. I don't.
4'8",
Oh, very. I didn't thought she was a
and she's
five.
hurt right now.
yeah.
That is insane.
She's amazing. There's
Amazing.
nothing else to say. She's amazing.
And you can really see the chemistry, especially on that team, the chemistry between all the girls on that team and really all the sports. Like if somebody plays Olympic, even like old NBA players who go play back for other teams, they still are about 42 still out there hooping. So I mean, this is once you see that camaraderie, all that team, and mess around and find out. I do want to thank you. I appreciate you coming. A live look from Paris. I'm sure the travels were long over there. That flight was long.
8 hours, but I
Ooh.
I was in Delta One, so I had a bed. I slept most of the trip, so
Oh,
no
Okay.
issues.
bougie. And the next Olympics, 2028, I think they're coming stateside, right?
They'll be in LA for the Summer Olympics. I think the Winter Olympics in 2026 though is in Italy, so I'm trying to see if I would be able to finagle that one, but we'll see.
Okay.
We had a hopper in your luggage, and then we'll make it there too.
Yep.
With all press pass. So,
Yeah.
but
No, they'll be having us attend the Olympics
you right.
eventually,
We'll get
Brian.
flown out. We'll get flown out by the end of 2 years.
Yeah.
So. But like I said, we appreciate it. I know I appreciate you, my partner. Thank you for the live look from Paris.
Of
No
course. Thank you so
worries.
much.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
So that was some good views right there, wasn't it, bro?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. I definitely like that.
Nice. And like she said, 2 years, 26. You'll see the Winter Olympics, but you'll also see the Paralympics, PARA, which is the Special Need Olympics. Which will be, of course, important. They'll be on as well. So definitely want to show out for that. Did you know one of the flag bearers? Because I was looking up flag bearers because you were talking about LeBron so much. But
What? Oh my god!
One of the flag bearers actually was from the Paralympics, and he actually wore an exoskeleton. I had saw videos of it, but I didn't really dive into it. But Kevin Piette, he got in an accident, of course, paralyzed, and he was able to use the exoskeleton, which he uses for rehab, to carry the flag across. So it was first time. We were talking about first time in men's basketball. It was first time a Paralympic.
Bro.
It was first time a Paralympic was able to carry the flag with the use of exoskeleton, and that's really, really, truly something to be mentioned as well.
Look, I agree, but why can't we just mention that
No. I'm just saying that's what made me thought of
it.
I'm just saying your view on LeBron inspired me to go out and find other views. I think I found one that beat you.
Whatever. Oh my god! Look, I am so happy for him. He deserves it. I'm not gonna say one is better than the other.
I hope not.
You're just
that would be crazy.
You are just trying to throw all these jabs and sneak disses to LeBron.
Well, anyway, but the game today, we also had a game.
That is true.
WNBA had a game yesterday. NBA had a game today. I was able to tune in a little bit to it. South Sudan, who gave us a scare.
I would say South Sudan had it close for a second.
Gave us a scare. Everybody came out to play. Everybody was playing like it was a real game. So South Sudan is definitely something.
They were playing physical too, man.
Yeah, physical.
And USA was giving it right back to them.
Yeah, and I see why Embiid really ain't had no minutes because it just wasn't. It
Yeah,
wasn't that when they said that's not your series, that's not his matchup. I think it
yeah,
showed in the expedition game. But I'm sure he's fine with it. There's 6 games to get to go. I mean, not everybody gonna play. It's 6 games, not 82. And then
yeah.
you got
No,
40
you're right.
minute. You got 40-minute games instead of 48.
40.
So
Yeah,
it's hard to kind of balance that. But I
yeah. I
mean,
mean,
I still see him still doing it.
Jason Tatum didn't play last game.
And he started
Uh,
this game. So
yeah, yeah. So I
yeah,
mean,
he
it's
really do nothing, but he started.
yeah.
Everybody else was a good game though. South Sudan, you know, got to thank the
They,
Lakers. Luol Deng, as I heard,
yeah,
supporting. I wonder where he got all that money from.
yeah. Hey, that
LA,
boy's still getting paid by the Lakers.
LA. We not
That's
we fight.
crazy.
Listen, this I see it. The LA is fine. We're funding a whole nother country of basketball,
Hey,
building basketball courts where basketball courts weren't built.
they
Now,
got. I
but
mean, they got a few NBA guys on there. A
they
few
got a
guys.
tough spot. Winning Gabriel, I love Winning Gabriel especially when he played for the Lakers.
Yeah,
He got a check to help too. So I mean,
yeah.
everybody,
They got JT Thor too.
yeah,
He took a mean elbow from Anthony Davis earlier.
yeah.
Uh,
But he
that
stayed.
he stayed in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed in.
But I flinched when I saw that, man, because that just looked like it hurt, that elbow that he gave him.
AD ain't throwing no haymaker elbows.
Hey, he threw it then.
AD ain't throwing no haymaker elbows. That was just
that
a
thing was straight to the
buckshot.
ribs.
That was a buckshot elbow. Look, hit you. You don't feel it, but you feel it. But
No, you're talking about mentioning the NBA guys that are on South Sudan. There's a total of like 81 guys or something like that are in the Olympics now who are on an NBA roster or who have at least played on the NBA roster.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that in our video one day. But yeah, it's different from then to now, and that's a testament of you seeing the whole league going with the outside of the country, and
Yeah,
it's just good to see international sports coming in.
yeah. The game is just getting more global too, man. Honestly, like the Dream Team, they only faced like 9.
Yeah,
and then Redeem Team was roughly 20.
Yeah, so
and it's outstanding.
It's different. And then they say, why is the NBA the world champions? Oh, because everybody come to the NBA to play, so they could get a trophy.
No, you're right. The NBA is obviously the best league in the world, and the best players go to the best league in the world.
Yeah,
the NBA is that's like comparing the NFL to the CFL.
Yeah, for basketball, that's the standard you want to say. You want to go to the NBA.
Yeah.
But volleyball is happening tonight. Plan on taking a look at it, see how that goes. But we're looking, like I was saying earlier, right now we're in 7th.
So I think that's just for gold medals. Cause I think
that's not. So China, we'll just go. I got China. They got 19 total with 9 gold. France, they have the number 2. They got 26 with 8 gold, and we're sitting at 30 total with 5 gold. And you may be like, well, we can get gold up, but I mean, more of our events like are going out because we have 30 total golds when the next highest is 26. So and we played the most, and then we don't have the most gold. I think we have like 13 silver, which beats everybody by at least 10. So
and that's not really a flex either, being the second best.
Yeah.
Compare when America's looking to go win gold in a lot of sports.
Yeah, and then the thing is I saw this one post where they said we didn't even get gold in shooting. The country that worries the most about guns didn't even get gold in shooting. They got the most guns. We didn't get gold in shooting.
No, I mean our strong suits are obviously basketball, gymnastics, swimming, and we already won gold in swimming.
Gymnastics we got last night.
We already got gold.
Looking for the NBA.
I think the men's gymnastics is tonight as well.
Yeah, I think It was really today or tonight. I think I may have saw a
Yeah.
little earlier, but and then of course you got the NBA and WNBA.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
you know, yeah, it's still time for us to improve. I'm just saying, right now as the standings are looking. So
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because you got all in the Olympics. You see all these different sports that kind of you learn about only for the Olympics, or that they only really have major events like that in the Olympics that are like global brand. But you don't have sports like baseball or even football in the Olympics, which is kind of weird.
I mean, yeah, I don't think football is not as popular. I definitely know that.
Not
They think we're the
globally. No,
They
no.
think we're the crazy ones who put on pads and hit each other upside
You're
the
right.
head.
But
But
rugby is pretty much football without pads.
you're right. You're right. You're right. But you
And
know
they
what
got
they
that in
say?
the Olympics.
Yeah, rugby and
Because in
yep,
baseball is very global.
the baseball. That's what I was just gonna say. Baseball. I should be seeing baseball in the Olympics,
Yeah.
but
Because you think whenever baseball have their World Cup, America almost never wins. There's always teams like Venezuela, Japan, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, who shine the most. America
yeah,
obviously always had good teams, but that baseball and basketball and soccer are probably the most like global sports.
yeah, I would definitely agree. I would definitely
Yeah,
agree. But they even got skating in the Olympics, so it is kind of crazy that they don't have baseball.
curling,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, canoeing.
Hey, canoeing is serious work. That
hey,
is
hey,
serious
man,
work.
look. I was watching it. I was watching it the other day, man, and I can't go out there and do that. So I got all respect in the world for him, you know. But from a viewer standpoint, if I had to choose what I was watching for the Olympics, I think I'd much rather watch some baseball than some canoeing.
Yeah, I think that'd be a personal opinion.
Yeah.
We drive everywhere. Folks be going on boats and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
Hop on my boat.
yeah.
But,
Hey, and whitewater rafting here in Columbus is really big.
deadly
People
too.
go, they had the World Cup from whitewater rafting in Columbus this
I
past
didn't
year.
know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know that. It's
yeah, they
real.
sure did.
Yeah, be safe with that though.
Oh yeah.
But I think that's all the updates we got on the Olympics, and definitely looking forward to keep watching them, seeing US jump up at least top three, if we not three.
Yeah.
One. But I
All right.
appreciate y'all joining and do the B-Ball podcast.
Be you, be great, and be ball.
Appreciate you.